Shalom. I'm going to start by giving all glory and praises to the Heavenly Father and Most High, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Shai. The true name of the Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and His Son, His name is Yahweh Shai, Lord, ignorant called Jesus Christ, who is the King of Kings, Lord of Lords, and delivered Savior of the elect. The elect being 144,000 of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the chosen people of the Heavenly Father and Most High, Yahweh, the Hebrew Israelites. Double notes my Apostle Elder Great Milson, sort of Elder Apostle, and also the Archeon taught me the truth. I say the water. Peace and salutations to the elected men across the corners of the earth in His word and also history and truth, and also confusion of faces, say Shalom. So this video is going into the mark of the beast being implanted by RFID microchip spoken of in the Book of Revelations, and this is an article from the Guardian, basically further going into the microchip, man. And through the scriptures we know that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bring out this chip, this microchip, in full force. And he's going to do that through the white man, just the Edomites, man, the devil that the Bible speaks of. So I'm going to read this article and let's get into the scriptures, Lord willing. It says, the rise of microchip, of microchipping. Are we ready for technology to get under the skin? It says, as implants grow more common, experts fear surveillance and exploitation of workers. Advocates say the concerns are irrational. On August 1st, 2017, workers at Free Square Market, a Wisconsin-based company specializing in vending machines, lined up in the office cafeteria to be implanted with microchips. One after the other, they held out their hand to a local tattoo artist who pushed a grain of rice, who pushed a rice grain sized implant into their flesh in the thumb and their forefinger. 41 employees who opted into the procedure received complimentary T-shirts that read "I got chipped." This is prophecy, man. This is what's spoken of in the Book of Revelation, the 13th chapter, which I'll get to, Lord willing. So yeah, man, this is prophecy, man. This microchip, microchip implant trend is going to continue to manifest, man, because that's what Yahweh Shema Shai has intended for this world, man. And if you take that chip, man, you're gonna be judged, man. Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna judge you, especially if you're an Israelite, man. If you take that chip, especially if you're an Israelite, if you take that chip, man and woman, you're gonna be destroyed, man. We know 2/3 of our people, they're gonna take that chip, man, because they have no faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. Or 2/3 of people who don't die by the way of judgment, whether it be the sword, famine, pestilence, they're going to take that chip. And Yahweh Shema Shai is going to destroy them. But we also know the 144,000 men, they're not going to take that chip. They're not going to worship Esau, man. Worship the so-called white man's kingdom, man. They're going to either have to be a martyr for this truth or just continue to have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai, because that's the only way you're going to be saved. That's the only way you're going to be exempt from the judgment that Yahweh Shema Shai has for the people who do take that chip. And that's pretty much the mark of the beast, man. That's right. And that's that chip, man. If I can zoom in and get a picture of it right now. Size the load. There's a picture of it right there, man. I'm just gonna go into the scriptures. It's the blue letter Bible. The Wi-Fi is moving slow, but bear with me. Go to Revelation, the 13th chapter, 16th verse, which goes into the mark of the beast. I'm going to break it down, Lord willing. Alright. So verse 15, and it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many which do not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, that no man buy or sell save he that mark on the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom, let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number 636. May we read that again and break it down. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many who do not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great. And who's he? He's the so-called white man, Esau. He's the one who's in rulership, which was granted by Yahweh Shema Shai. He's the one who has control over this whole world, man. The devils, man. These elites, these higher rank elites, the Illuminati, the Oppenheimers, the Rothschilds. These higher American elites are the ones who are gonna usher in this shit, man. Right now that they're slowly desensitizing the people, the masses, for that shit, man. For example, Apple Pay. You can just use your debit card, your credit card, and tap it on a scanner, and this is slowly desensitizing these people, man. Because soon enough, that debit card, that iPhone that you're using is gonna be in your hand, man. Everything which you see as valuable is gonna be in your hand, whatever in your body, man. Because it doesn't matter if you take it in your hand. If it's in your body, if you willingly take that shit, man, you're gonna be destroyed. And it calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Yes, it doesn't matter what your status in society, man. Whether you're poor, whether you're rich, you're gonna take that shit, man. You're not exempt from that, man. Even the least, you're not exempt from that time, man. These elites, man, just want to be like the Most High, man. They want rulership, man. They want to be like Yahweh Shema Shai. Want to have everyone into subjection. That's why they have this Georgia Guidestone to keep humanity under 500 million. They're not going to prevail, man. Because ultimately it's Yahweh Shema Shai which is doing it. Man's going sort of the Lord. How then can a man understand his own way? So the Most High is in control of all things. He's the one who puts the instructions in our minds to do the things we do, man, day by day. Rich, there's both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So if you're in jail, you're gonna take that chip, and Esau can bribe you and say that if you take that chip, man, you're gonna have a lighter sentence. To see a mark in her right hand, in her forehead. And if I go into the word mark in Revelation 13 verse 16, it's charagma in the Greek. And if I play that right now,
Strong's G5480, charagma.
if I go to outline a biblical usage, it says a stamp and imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses, thing carved sculpture or graven work of idolatrous image. So that's that shit, man. Idolatrous image, man. Because if you take that shit, man, you're basically worshiping Esau, man. You're basically saying that Esau is your god. He is your refuge, man. Because when all hell breaks loose, when the economy crashes, which it will, that chip that's gonna be your only solution, man. And who's the bearer of that chip is Esau, man, the so-called white man. And you're all gonna run to him for that chip. You're not gonna run to Yahweh Shema Shai. Like that's lack of faith, man. It says a stamp and imprinted mark. So yeah, man. As I read that article, going to how that chip, it says as it says from here. I'm gonna read from here. You read that. It says a rice grain size implant into the flesh between the thumb and forefinger. Yeah, so it's an implant between your flesh, between the thumb and forefinger. That's it's gonna be implant into your skin, man. On the mark stamped upon the forehead or the right hand as the badge of the followers of the Antichrist. a mark branded upon a horse whose things carved, sculpture, or graven work of idolatrous image. So that's that chip. I'm going to go back to verse 16. Go to verse 17. It says, and that no man might buy or sell if he had a mark on the name of the beast or the number of his name. So yeah, man, if you don't have that chip, you're basically going to be an outcast of society, man. We won't be able to go shopping. We won't be able to work. We won't be able to provide for your family. And that's one of the main reasons why these people are going to take that chip. Because they've got families, man. They've got people they need to they've got people they need to feed, man. To clothe, to shelter, man. So that's one reason why they're gonna take that chip. That no man buy or sell if you don't mark the name of the beast with the number of his name. It is wisdom that he hath understanding to count the number of the beast with the number of man, and the number is 666. Into the verse 4, because as I said, certain men are not going to take that chip, being 104,000 men. Some of them are going to have to be martyrs for this truth. I'm sort of Revelation 20 verse 4, and it says, and I saw the thrones of them that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them which were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of Yahweh Shai, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark in his forehead and with his hand, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. So I'm going to read that again and break it down. And I saw the thrones of them that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them, and I saw the souls of them which were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, I saw the souls of them which were beheaded, because some of the men who do not accept that the mark of the beast are gonna be judged, man. They're gonna be beheaded, man, for not conforming to the wicked deeds of Esau, man, for not taking that chip, because it's gonna be a life or death situation, man. If you choose not to take that chip, you're probably gonna have to starve. That's if you're not in this truth, because Yahweh Shai is not gonna be with you if you don't know his name, and if you don't know his son's name. Because those are the two keys for your salvation. Part of the two, that's part of your salvation. And for the word of Yahweh Shai, which have not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither received his mark upon their foreheads or on their hands, and then lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. And that's what's gonna happen. Men are gonna have to die for the truth, die for Yahweh Shai. But that's to their testimony, man. Because when the kingdom of heaven is established, they're gonna be the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. They're gonna be seen as royalty, man. All Israelites in the kingdom of heaven are gonna be seen as royalty, man. But 104,000 men, they're gonna be the ones who are by Yahweh Shai, who did the will of Yahweh Shai, man. And they're gonna be seen as greatness, man. You see how these celebrities are seen as gods. That's what the elect are gonna be, man, on a whole different scale, man. Because Scripture says, eyes have not known, ears have not heard the things that Yahweh Shai has prepared for them that love him. And the elect love Yahweh Shai because they're doing they're following the laws. They're following the laws such commandments to the best of their ability. As it says, yeah, for this is the love that we keep his commandments. So that's the love. That's the love of Yahweh Shai. That's how we love Yahweh Shai, by keeping his laws and commandments, man. And that's what the elect are doing to the best of their abilities, man. By not eating pork, by not getting shape-ups, by not committing adultery. But also we know we're saved through faith, but we have to keep the laws to the best of our ability, man. I'm going to go to 1 Kings, because going into what I just read, how the elect are not going to take the chip, there's a scripture in First Kings which basically goes into how Yahweh Shai has reserved 7,000 men who have not bowed their knee to Baal, which is Satan, which ultimately the physical counterpart of Satan is Esau, the so-called white man. First Kings chapter 19 verse 8, the King James version. It says, yet I have left me 7,000 in Israel, all the knees which have not bowed unto Baal, and every mouth which have not kissed him, being Esau, man, who've not worshipped, who've not bowed down to the devil, man, the deceiver, who endured unto the end, man, who kept the word of Yahweh Shai with them, man, through thick and thin. And that's the elects, man. And that's just pretty much going into the mark of the beast, man. Lord willing, more videos will be made, because this prophecy is an ongoing prophecy which will continue to manifest all throughout 2020, man. Lord willing. But I'm going to end this video off by giving all glory and praise to the Heavenly Father, the Most High. And I hope Adam Warrett as well, Lord willing, this video was edifying.